Welcome to the. How's it going? Let's make sure I got everything set here. So. Okay. Well, we are back for another live stream, guys. How's it going? So, we've got a huge week in front of us. Obviously, we are rapidly approaching the January 4th Geels. I know a lot of people are excited about those. I know I gotta do some stuff with mine. Let's see here. I want to make sure that everything is where I want it to be. Looks like we are doing good. July 4th deals. Just excited as can be because we always are. Obviously, I'm planning a huge opening for that. Gonna be having to pull a few strings on that one, but we are gonna go ahead and make sure that that is a thing for the opening. I want to do something at least as big, if not bigger, than the Gwenpool Bubble Bobble event. So stay tuned for that. Definitely excited to see how that goes. Definitely looking to see who all we get into chat tonight. We've got a huge announcement coming tonight. Going to be announcing some big details. And I just want to make sure we get a few people into chat before we go ahead and talk about that. Till then, let's go ahead and get some arena out of the way. So, make sure if you are in that you go ahead and check in. Let me know who is with us tonight. Kind of hoping to see a couple certain people. Already got the first two arenas out of the way. So let's go ahead and jump in and get some Sunday Arena out of the way while we are waiting on everybody to join. And then we will talk about the announcement. So, really excited for tomorrow. Honestly, I've been sitting waiting for a week to open my Battlegrounds rewards. But I mean, I've opened some stuff obviously, but still have quite a few things that I need to open. Also waiting for war rewards. Hey, good to see you. Glad you stopped in this evening. Just waiting on a few more people. I know there's a few people that were planning on jumping in tonight. And I'm hoping that everybody that was planning on it is able to. Definitely want as much hype tonight as possible, just because this is going to be, I think, something that's going to be absolutely great for the community. We were able to hit our 500 subscribers. As a matter of fact, we are officially at 534. Wassy, what's up, man? Give me about 30 seconds and you have something coming for you. Lady Soul Reaver, lovely to see you tonight. I appreciate you making it in. Let's see. Lassie, type something. I think you might enjoy your new everything. Flames, nice to see you as well, man. And Dehak, sorry, Derhak. Nice to see you, man. So I know you have Crystal that you want to get open tonight. You've been saving to let me see what happens with that, and I'm definitely excited. Wassy, I appreciate you, man. You have been one of the early OGs with me, supporting me since the very early on with the channel here, and the moderator title is well deserved. So I appreciate you 100%, and I am happy to give you the power to tag things in my chat and help out a little bit. It really is appreciative. See, Cosmic Ghost Rider, I apologize, man. I meant to answer your question. I know that you asked who would be good ones to pull. Cosmic Ghost Rider is definitely on that list. Obviously, Herc is the biggest game changer for any account, but Cosmic Ghost Rider, Gallon, Hulk would definitely do really well for you. He's great, even unawakened. Infamous Iron Man, Tigra, Doom. I could go on, man. Hey, man, nice to see you. Appreciate you stopping in. So we are getting several people in the chats here. I appreciate everybody stopping in. Like I said, guys, I do have a big announcement tonight. So I want to just make sure we get a few more people in and then start talking about what I got coming up for us. Partially just to say thank you to all you guys. It has been a fun journey already. Ever since I started the channel at the yes, his awakening is important. But it is still very much so worth pulling him if you do. He can do quite a bit. But what I was saying, guys, is we started the channel at the end of... Yeah, Clap. I know who it is. I figured it out real quick off of your name. But, man, I appreciate you stopping in. I really do. One of the things that, like I said, we started the channel in late November. And here it is. We are rapidly approaching the 4th of July deals, which is wonderful to... Just think about how far the channel has come in that amount of time. We went from literally no subscribers whatsoever up to 534, and we continue to grow every day. So I decided that what I would do is put together something for all of you. And what I'm thinking is a Battlegrounds tournament. The 3rd week of July, I will announce the official date here in the next week. I want to make sure exactly where I line it up so that I can give the full amount of time for the tournament that I want to do. But I want to do a Battlegrounds tournament with as many of my subscribers as want to be part of it. Obviously, it's going to be a little within a reason of how much we can do. I don't see us doing all 500 subs, but I did want to do something that would be a level playing field. So here's the twist, guys. We're going to be doing all 3-star decks. That's right, guys. Break out your 3 stars. We are going to do... elimination rounds. We will do best of 3 for every round of the tournament up until the final 8, and then we will do best of 5. What I'm going to have everybody do is screen record each of your matches and send them over to me. I just recently got Discord set up, and I have that link on the channel. I'm going to get it out in more places here soon. Plus, on top of that, we also have line chat as well. And I'm going to be looking into another way for people to be able to send me videos as well. But what I will do is both people that are involved in each match will send me over a video from their match, and I will edit them all and put them out to the community. That way everybody knows for sure that who won and who lost. We will be doing a 24-hour time period. From the time period that the bracket is announced and who your opponent is, you have 24 hours to get the submission over to me. I Actually, let me rephrase that. You have 24 hours to get your match in. You have 36 hours to get the submission over to me so that I can verify that it has happened and get it into and get the next round ready to go. If anyone is caught using anything in their deck that is not a 3-star, you get one warning. The round gets replayed, and we go ahead and start that over. If it happens a second time, you forfeit the entire tournament, and you are out for this one. Here's the other caveat to this, guys. Top 4 players in the tournament will receive a prize. For the top player, there will be a $50 iTunes or Google Play card. And for the 3 runner-ups, there will be a iTunes or Google Play card to cover a month's sigil. So, I mean, I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? This will not be the only tournament. This will be the first one. We are going to be doing different themes on each of them. The 3-star one, I wanted to start off with right off the bat because I wanted to make sure that anybody that is at least uncollected has a fair chance at this. If you can get into Battlegrounds and you have 33 stars that you feel comfortable with, you got a chance. And this is also a way for those of you who are free-to-play players to earn a month's worth of sigil. Trust me, it is one of the best values in the game by far. And it will do quite a bit for your account for the 1 month that it's active. And if you do it right, you can actually get 5 weeks out of the Black ISO market. So even a run-up prize can definitely be useful for an account. I think this is really great for returning players, people who have been out of the game for a while, but were played actively when the game was first out and you were getting 3 stars all the time. I also think this is great for newer players who are just starting to build their roster. I also think that this is a way for those of you who are very much so happy with your very extensive 6 and 7 star roster, to have to actually show your skill level for a moment and not just win off the strength of your roster. So, now, that being said, I am going to let you guys know that I have a very extensive 3-star roster. I will be participating in the tournament. But if I happen to end up in the Final Four, which I don't expect to, but if I do, the prizes will be shifted, and I will make sure that there is no way that I end up with one of them. So no matter what, 4 of my subs will be getting prizes from this tournament. So this is the time. Like I said, I recently set Discord up. It's in the description for the channel. Feel free to go there and look it up and add me on there. My line chat information is also on there. Whichever way is best to reach out to me and let me know that you want to be in the tournament. And like I said, we'll be following up details on dates as well as how many people are going to be involved. But 100%, like I said, I'll be featuring every match on the channel here. This is going to be a way for you guys to show off your skills. I know a lot of us would like to go to Comic Con or Kabam's event coming up in October and, show off your skill and everything like that. But travel isn't always available for us, and it's not exactly easy to do, especially if you're just doing this game casually. So I thought this was a way to kind of bring that experience to those of you who have made this channel as wonderful as it has become, because it's 100% about you guys. The fact that each of you show me support and are available to watch my videos, to stop into the live streams, to just be there, guys. This is just a little something to get you guys involved a little more. Like I said, this will be the first tournament. We will do different ways of doing each of the corresponding following tournaments. There will be one that will not be open to members or subscribers, because it will be strictly a YouTuber's tournament. It's something I'm working on putting on together as well right now. Got a few different people that I am in talks with right now, trying to work out the details. That one is going to be a little further down the road. Coordinating those schedules are a lot more difficult. So look forward to that as well. But yeah, I mean, this, I hope you guys are as excited about this as I am, because I really do think that this can be a lot of fun. And I know the prizes are small this time, but I thought it was a nice gesture to kind of get everything going and give you guys a little more incentive to spend the gold, because I know that, in spite of the fact that it doesn't take nearly as much to level up a 3-star deck, it will definitely still be okay. Yeah, man, give me a few minutes here and I can slip over and check it out real quick, and then pop it up for everybody to see. I'm guessing you sent it over online chat, correct? AB, hey man, nice to see you. Appreciate you stopping in. We were just making the announcement about the 3-star Battlegrounds tournament that I'm going to do for subscribers at the towards the third week of July. Just a little something to say thank you to everybody, really, honestly. I really do appreciate every one of you that's taken the time to comment, like, and subscribe. Every one of you who's joined us repeatedly. It has been an amazing ride so far, and this is just the start. Okay, man, give me just a second. Let's see. Give me just 1 second, guys. I'm going to click over. Yeah, I know. Not everybody has a extensively ranked up 3-star roster. Give me just a second, and I will show you mine, though. Give me just 1 second here. Okay, guys. Sorry, just if I'm changing screens, I want to make sure that I'm not showing too much of anything here. Let's go ahead and see what you got there, Derhak. Hey, man. Nice to see you. Appreciate you stopping in. Just checking out a fan submission for a crystal. Man, you should be happy. Honestly, that is a great pull. I know he's not talked about as much as some of the other champions, but he has amazing bleed. He is, if you get that lock on, you can bypass quite a bit of stuff. Definitely a champion you should look into. You did not do bad on this pull whatsoever. You should be very happy. That's going to help your account for sure. Okay. So, yeah, man, like, yeah, definitely look into him. You will be happier than you realize. That is definitely, especially for a low level account, that is a great pull. That will do quite a bit for you. Um, Check him out, spend some time, learn how to play him. You will be very happy. So, okay, guys. So I was just talking about the three.
Wait, you're not.
Um, but yeah, I mean, definitely, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now, remember this before, again, like I said, I will be competing in the tournament because I want to be involved in this and be part of it with you guys, have some fun. But hey, Blake, great to see you, man. We are talking about the 3-star tournament coming up in July for Battlegrounds. Um, Anyone that has subscribed to the channel is more than welcome to be part of this. Yes, I have a 3-star roster. Yes, they are all leveled up. Yes, they are definitely maxed out. But I do not qualify for prizes whatsoever. So no matter where I finish up in this, you guys will get the 4 prizes. And yes, I have already narrowed this down to what my 30 are going to be because I have options. But I just want you guys to realize that it is very possible, and that I think even though I know not everybody is going to have 3 stars that look like this, um, yeah, AB. The other night, one of my officers, I was telling him about the tournament ahead of time, and he started cussing up amazing amounts of storms because he knew that I was playing a tournament. He didn't know that I was playing it for 3 stars, and he is so excited. And then when I started telling him that we were going to do 3 stars, the amount of cussing that I got because he realized he doesn't have nearly as many leveled up as he thought he did. Lady Soul Reaper, I thought you and Taker might be very interested in this. Some of the old school players that have been playing since the early days leveled up 3 stars all the time because that's what we needed and that's what we had. So it's definitely a throwback for those of us who've been playing for a while, and it's an opportunity for those who have not been playing for a while, and it's a test for those who never leveled up their 3 stars because they didn't have to. So, yeah, guys, like I said, just reach out to me online chat or Discord. The link for Discord, I'm getting added to everything right now. I'm still getting a few things set up over there. So it's a little raw at the moment, but the link for Discord is in the description for the channel. Feel free to add me on there. I'll definitely add you to the channel and everything, as well as, like I said, line chat. Yeah, man. There's a lot of people that have done that, where you play for a few and then you stop for a while and come back. I even went semi-retired for a little bit myself. I mean, I still played on a regular basis, and I still logged in every day and collected. But I ran solo and only did things when I had time. Really set on a bunch of stuff, and more often than not, if I was doing anything, it was auto running. But I came back and started getting active in building an alliance again, and then I started building the channel, and now I've been building my account. Obviously, we hit the point where we are working on the Paragon series right now. We are going to be, well, I should say, I am definitely going to be grinding out a few levels tonight and tomorrow, and we are going to be getting that Paragon title before the 4th of July deals drop, and definitely before the end of the month, because I would like the new calendar. It's about time that I got access to the cheaper shops, and I definitely want to make sure that we get the best possible deals for 4th of July. So, really excited about that. I don't know how everybody else is doing. I know quite a few people that I play with are free-to-play players. I know that there are people that will only spend for July 4th deals. And obviously, I know some people that will be spending for July 4th deals that will have limited budgets, which please, 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 I don't care how good the deals are. I don't care how many 7 stars or how many rank 5s you can pull out of the deals. Only spend if you can afford to. Be responsible. It is just a game, guys. And it doesn't matter what champions are going to make the difference. It just doesn't. Make sure that you guys are being careful and only spending what you can afford to do so. And also, even if you aren't going to be going after the cash deals, if you are currently saving units, don't overexhaust yourself. Do what you can. Build up what you can. Be ready. Yeah, man, if you got a little bit set aside, there are some great deals. It'll definitely be a great thing now, and then we will have another great one in Cyber Weekend. We will have another great one for the banquet event, which, by the way, I will tell you this much. It is definitely my philosophy that as soon as 4th of July deals leave the shop for the year, you should start saving for Cyber Weekend. Couple reasons why I'm going to say that is, first off, they are going to put out all kinds of Cyber Weekend is Thanksgiving. It's late November. Hey Kyle, nice to see you. Appreciate you stopping in, man. We are talking about 4th of July deals, as well as talking about the 3-star Battlegrounds tournament for subscribers. Just 6-star Immortal Abomination. Should I rank him before Quicksilver? How much Battlegrounds are you doing, Blake? If you're going to be doing Battlegrounds this next season, I would consider Quicksilver first. If you're but outside of that, Immortal Abomination, he's one that I definitely want to get on my roster, and definitely is worth a rank 4. So I would look at it this way: if you're planning on doing, if you're gonna go for Celestial, then definitely Quicksilver. I'm already seeing a lot of things, especially with this season's meta and the unstoppable every 8 seconds. Quicksilver is going to be just sick, no matter, especially as a defender. Well, I see you talking me or Blake. What they finished last season? Because we both know I didn't finish that high. Okay. Yes, you can use maxed out 2 stars if you don't have enough 3 stars. Honestly, though, if you don't have enough 3 stars, you have about a month to put something together. Hey, man, great to see you. I appreciate you staying up. I know it is late for you. We are officially talking about the 3-star Battlegrounds tournament that I am going to be hosting for anybody who has subscribed to the channel that wants to be part of it. Blake, it looks like Wasi has definitely decided he wants to find out if he's better than you. He will be looking forward to seeing you as soon as Battlegrounds is back. I almost guarantee it. And I'm definitely looking forward to it if you want to be part of the subscribers tournament. So, like I said, guys, feel free to reach out to me on Line Chat or Discord. Discord, like I said, I just recently got set up. We'll be getting it added to everything here over the next week or so. But for now, the link to my Discord is in the description of the channel. Yeah, no, Wasi, you never want to test anybody's skills. uh, but so I do want to thank Gerson for the video this week. He is the member of my alliance who sent it over so that we could check out the Act 8.3 beta a little bit. Was wonderful to check that out, and I appreciate him giving me the opportunity to commentate that. I'm always in awe of his skills, and definitely love seeing the fact of somebody proving that 5 stars are still relevant. So, definitely great, guys. I appreciate it. I will let you guys know if you guys ever want to send over crystal openings that you're proud of, if you want to send over gameplay that you're proud of, or, you know, if you just decided to try something new and you want me to check it out, I have no problem. I will always make sure that it gets a chance to be seen by the community if that's what you would like, or if you just want my opinions. I'm more than allowed. You thought the beta was difficult, Blake? I've heard mixed feelings on it. I know that obviously they will be doing adjustments on it. I know they're trying to get it out by late August. So we will see how much adjustments they're doing on it, or whether or not they feel that they need to do so much that it ends up getting delayed. That has been known to happen before, but I know quite a few people that said that they thought that a few of the bosses were too easy. Personally, I couldn't tell you anyways, considering I am working towards Paragon still. But we are going to be taking on the first Kang tonight after live stream. Well, not directly after live stream, because I will have to do a couple things. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do something a little different tonight that I'm going to ask you guys' support with. When we do decide to wrap up the stream tonight. Kyle, Paragon yesterday, congratulations. Absolutely wonderful, man. Yeah, I'm not too far behind you. Just a few more levels left to go. I mean, it's not going to be, I don't expect it to be incredibly easy, but at the same time, definitely looking forward to getting in there and taking on Kang twice. I've heard the second one is definitely a lot of fun. But definitely going to do my research, figure out what makes sense, see where we're going to go with things. And yeah, I mean, I am getting Paragon before the end of the month, one way or another. You know, I had somebody calling me out because of the fact that of the sixth man on my team the other day, which, you know, I am not ashamed of in any way, shape, or form. I understand that my 7-star rank 3 unit man is strong. And, you know, guys, I officially claimed it the other day, and I will stick to it 100%. My game style is like IKEA furniture without the instructions. You're going to get something. It just may not be what you were expecting. So, I mean, you know, that's kind of where we're at with things. You know, I've never claimed to be perfect. Never tried to be perfect. I know I do not compete anywhere near a lot of the guys that I have followed for years. I know I don't compete against some of the guys that I play the game with every day. But even with that being said, I'm very happy to find my way through it and show those of you who aren't competing on those levels that it is possible to be done. You know, I don't necessarily mean that you have to spend to win, but at the same time, if it does mean that you need to grind up your potions, grind up your revives, stack them up until you have enough to be able to move on with content and do it, you know, one level at a time, you know, over months at a time. It doesn't matter when you get there, guys. It doesn't matter how you get there. It matters that you eventually find your way through it and what works best for you. Congratulations on beating 5.3. That is definitely getting a lot further. You only have a little bit further to go, 12 more levels, and you're looking at that Cavalier title. 5.3 is definitely one of the more I think it's extremely fun to play because you can play it, class by class. I think it's a great one to revisit once you've earned your titles, just for the fun. 5.4 will be a little more difficult. 6.1 even more so, but they are very doable, man. We have some great videos on the channel here to discuss some of the easier paths, in my opinion. And yeah, man, I mean, sometimes you can lock into that one good champion and carry yourself quite a ways. Um, but it will get to a point that diversity does become very necessity. That being said, by the time that you're looking at Thronebreaker and Paragon, where that diversity becomes even more important, your access to diversity will be a lot easier. You will see your account grow quite a bit with each title. So never shy away from working towards that next title. But if you are struggling, step back, take some time, build up your supplies, check your masteries, level up a couple more champions, and go do it again. Bossy, what are we calling out this time? uh, for 6-star skill, I mean, honestly, he is not bad whatsoever. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and use him here. Though, if I don't start playing badly against Kingpin, it's going to make it look like he's bad. But yeah, he is great for pretty much anybody you can bleed. Get off of me. Okay, so I played him badly. That is not a great example. He's definitely worth it, man. Check him out. He's a lot better champion than I just played there. Oh, okay. Yeah, Kingpin is only annoying if you let him get too aggressive. If you can bait that SP1 well, uh, which I do most of the time. The problem is of course, when I'm paying attention to chat and stuff, it does get a little bit more distracting, and I play a little bit worse. And I don't play great to start with, so distracted playing doesn't help. But yeah, I mean, I should take him into another mode just to show you, and actually pay attention to what I'm doing. But there's ton of information out there on him, and he's definitely worth it. So I started to mention I want to do something a little different. Some of you who have been in other people's live streams, who have joined my channel from other people's live streams, probably are well aware of something that a lot of streamers are doing that I'm really excited about. And I think it's a great way to support one another. And I'm going to ask a favor from those of you who are in chat when we end the live stream tonight. I'm going to go find out who else is streaming at the time that I wrap it up for the night. And I'm going to go ahead and put a tag in the chat and direct you guys over to another streamer's stream. For those of you who are willing to follow me over there and have time to follow me over there, definitely going to be appreciated. But it is one of those things that I am very much so about supporting the community as a whole and not just my own personal growth. I've always been that way with, my alliances and everything else. So I want to be that way with the channel too. But it will definitely be one of those things that if you guys are willing to go over to another stream with me, I will thank you ahead of time. And whoever we go over to, if you're not aware of them already, feel free to throw them a sub and at least give them a like on the live stream. Speaking of likes on the live stream, make sure if you haven't already that you go ahead and smash that like button. It is appreciated. We have 9 people in the stream right now and only 2 likes. It does do a bit to help the channel, and I appreciate that a lot, and that is free to do. By the way, I do have a link that is pinned in the comments if anybody does feel like donating towards the July 4th opening. Would appreciate that, but either way, we are still going to go ahead and make sure that we have a good opening for that, just because it is something that I know that you guys absolutely enjoy. We have a pretty good crystal opening that's coming up for tomorrow. I already have quite a bit going into it, and like I said, we're going to be grinding out some of Act 7 tonight after I get done with the stream and get done hanging out to support another YouTuber a little bit afterwards. And then, yeah, we're going to go ahead and at least get through the first Kang tonight and start working towards the second one so that I can spend some time this week and finish up Paragon. Special 3D, and right as his mech fell off on him, my game crashed. Ah, man, there is nothing worse than being right there and having the game crash out on you. Were you able to go back in? Sometimes, I mean, it sucks because it's a mixed bag depending on what mode you're in. Sometimes they're gonna send you back in with half health. Sometimes you can go back in and now you have to refight the whole fight. Sometimes you just sacrifice it all. Yeah. I do have Hercules. I love Hercules. I have 6-star Hercules as a rank 4. A few more. So, just started leveling up Warlock this week. I'm really excited to add him to the roster. Can't wait to get him leveled up a bit further. I had priority over him going up any further than what I got him to, that I needed to get taken care of first. But he is definitely on the short list of champions I plan on taking up further. At some point, I need to spend a little more time with Scarlet Witch Sigil here and see. Hercules is great for the Kang fight. Okay, I will keep that in mind. I try not to just Hercules everything, because I know he's pretty much the key for just about everything. But I also do know that sometimes it is easier to just go ahead and use him. So there are times that I bring in Herc for sure. I have to, like I said, first I have to get through 735 tonight, and then we're going to go on to that, working our way to the Kang fight tonight as well. Going to be a little bit of a late one after I get done with the stream tonight to spend the time on that. Of course, luckily enough, AQ is down right now. Obviously, War is down right now. And the only thing I need to focus on is progression for the moment. So that gives me a chance to step back and not worry about too much with the Alliance. Still got a few leadership duties that I've got to take care of tomorrow. But it should give me time to at least get through 7.3 tonight and start on 7.4. Definitely want to, like I said, there's no question about it. One way or another, we will be Paragon before the end of June. And when I say that, I mean it by my own hands. There will never, and there never has been, and there never will be anyone else that touches this account but me. I know that other people have had people beat levels for them. I ain't doing that. I know it's very much so against Kabam's terms of service, but even if it wasn't, I like the idea that I beat every one of these levels myself, no matter what it took. No matter if it took 30 revives and 200 potions, or if it just happened to be one that I was able to push through on my own with very little effort. Which we're getting better at. It doesn't always show through on some of the videos because I do get a bit rushed on what I'm doing by far. Definitely something that even I advise in my own videos and have got to do better at taking my own advice is being willing to slow play some of the more difficult fights. Realizing that rushing in there and just trying to ground and pound is just going to get me eaten alive. And so sometimes I need to wait until my opportunities present themselves and not rush right in every time. But we are working on that. It's one of those things. Everybody has their own little quirks that they have to overcome. And that happens to be one of mine. So, fighting Toad is a pain in my butt. Fighting with Toad is not something I'm great with. He's not one that I get deep enough on my roster to use really ever. I do need to pull Wolverine off of him though, because now that I have Wolverine as a 6-star, I want my Wolverine on my Wolverine. And I was actually just looking earlier today and I realized that I have a few relics that are not on the most effective of champions. So I got to do something about that here soon, and do some moving around of the different ones I have. I don't know. Relics are one of those things that I really enjoy them, but they're still kind of an afterthought to me. Is Gallon immune to shock? I don't think so. But we can look. Yeah, I didn't think he was. I don't have him as a 6-star on this account. I do on the other account, surprisingly enough. but he is one of the ones that I am looking for on the crystal openings. So let's go ahead and see how that goes. Electro. Do you have Thing or Korg? Trying to think who else is. Didn't they finally make Thor and Storm shock immune? Not that they're the best champions by any means, but I have a chart I use, but I'm not gonna put it on here because it's not my chart. I'm trying to remember. You can. Yeah, I'm not surprised you don't have them ranked up. That's right, Wasi. You're right. It is energy based because it's connecting. Um, I hate this when when I'm live because I have to think about what I'm suggesting, and I don't want to make a bad suggestion. Uh, Wasi, I know you normally are pretty good about having a counter on hand. Uh, who would you suggest for give him a couple suggestions that he may be able to dig into his roster and find for going up against Electro? Yes, he just pulled Falcon as a 6-star. As a matter of fact, he thought he was disappointed. Um, and yeah, I mean, if you have the resources to at least rank him up some, uh, Falcon could definitely. He has great bleed, for sure. Um, and with that lock on, I mean, you can negate quite a bit of his effects and stuff. So maybe see what you have to throw into Falcon and see about taking him in there for sure. Choice between rank 4, 5-star Unawakened Nimrod, or rank 5 I Bomb Unawakened. Are you already setting at um, Electro? So, so those are the only two you still have left alive. I'm guessing is Nimrod and I Bomb. Um, okay, I Bomb has got that quite a bit of damage over time because of the fact of the poison. Uh, yeah. Oh, you okay? So you have all your champions still alive. You're at the fight. Um, yeah, yeah. It's I Bomb because just like Wasi just said, Nimrod's shocks aren't going to land. He's immune to shock. So stack the poison. It might take you a couple revives. Um, but as you can see here, everybody has pointed out very much so that your Falcon pull was not a bad one by any means. So definitely after this fight, consider getting him leveled up and possibly looking at bringing him in for some future content to help you move on from there. Because you are going to have some that you are going to need some good bleed champions with coming up for sure. So, yeah, if you can't make it through, like if you're starting to use way too many potions and revives, don't do it. Come back in and try it again with Falcon. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Just because you made it to the boss does not mean you have to make it through on that run. And I know my videos make that seem differently because I spend so much on the videos. Just because I get to the boss. But that's also because, like I've said on a countless time periods. Nice. Congratulations, man. Glad we could help. That's what we are here for, is to help everybody talk through it. It can be done. Do not feel like you have to play perfect to win. So, and yes, I do know I have some very perfection-oriented people in my alliance who do feel they need to play perfect. But that is not about them feeling that that's the only way to do it. It's about their own personal desires. And I commend them 100% because they are fabulous players. And I am absolutely honored to have them in my alliance and doing some of the things that they do. It is a huge asset. It is also a huge asset that they choose to join me on the channel and help out others as well. And I want to thank them all because it means a ton to me. But we have to refresh some people. So we are just grinding arena because I just kind of wanted to chat tonight, guys. I mean, we don't have any battlegrounds, so nobody can challenge me and make me look bad. I can do that all on my own. And I don't get nearly enough arena in these days. Hey, just keep it going, man. You're doing great. Just keep working your way through it. Little by little until you run out of supplies and then go supply back up and do it all over again. Because trust me, Kabam will not stop releasing content. And from the way it sounds, we're probably going to be seeing a new progression title end of the year, first part of next. So, yeah, I mean, even those of us who are working on what is the max title now may have something more to do soon. So, okay, man. Okay, man. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's the time to do it. If you're setting on a bunch of energy refills, you've got units, you got potions, you got revives. Grind until you can't go any further, and then use whatever you have left to go build back up potions, revives, and units. And by the time you get those built back up, you should have plenty of revives or plenty of energy refills again to be able to keep doing it again. So, let's see how long this is going to sit here and decide to spin on us, or whether or not we're going to be able to continue. Push with no revives and 3 energy refills to your name. Yes, you know, some of us like to ice skate uphill and make things as difficult as possible, but you know, make it look like they're doing it gracefully. All the love, Wasi. All the love, man. Like you are absolutely amazing, man. I appreciate all the support, all the advice, and also appreciate all your skill. So, you guys can't see it now because it's currently behind my head, but I'm sitting here watching the spinning icon of death decide whether or not I can continue refreshing my champions so that I can continue on arena, and we will see if it's going to let itself go or if I'm going to need to put us on a hold for a second and reset the game. That being said, if anybody in the chat is currently having server issues, I appreciate you letting me know if it's just me or if it is 100% the fact that the game is just deciding that, you know, since I'm live, why don't screw with me a little bit. Okay, so we're going to set here for... Yeah. Okay. Give me a second. Let me put you guys on hold for just 1 second. And we will be right back. No volume. Okay. Gotcha. Sorry, guys. It didn't click when it was supposed to. Yeah, I will look into possibly some different music for that hold screen, that be right back screen, Wasi. But what I jokingly said that you couldn't hear was, I am pleased to haunt you. But yeah, I don't know what the problem was there, but yeah, we went ahead and just reset the game, and we can continue on because, hey, why not actually get every milestone this week on the Sunday Arena? Yeah, I know CJ was saying something about it last week. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't made it into this week. I was kind of hoping he would. Though I think he did all his cussing the other night when we were on chat talking about the Alliance stuff. When he found out that he is actually going to have to level up his 3-star roster. To be honest with you guys, I love the idea from the second that it got started being discussed that we would do it as a 3-star tournament as the first tournament. Um, but hearing him cuss up a storm and complain about how much effort he was going to have to spend the next month just to start leveling up 3-stars so that he could be part of this tournament was overwhelmingly worth it. It was amusing as could be. It was wonderful. Um, I absolutely, like, if I had even had a debate whether or not we were going to continue to do it that way or not, he locked it in for me 100%. So, let's see here. Like a Red Bull at 3 a.m. That is wonderful, man. Oh. You know what, Wasi? You just made it, you just gave it to me right there. Okay. Um, like I said, guys, I was gonna pick. I had an idea of a couple things that we could use as the first tag to go ahead and raid another YouTuber here in a little bit, but Wasi, I'm still in it. I'm using it. Red Bull at 3 a.m. That is gonna be the hashtag. So be prepared. If you guys are able to go over to another stream with me after I go ahead and finish this up, um, yeah, it's gonna be hashtag Red Bull at 3 a.m. uh, Mostly because I think that's going to be one of the greatest no context sayings that I've heard all week. So, how does the chat feel about dad jokes? Anybody not in my alliance want to hear my bad dad joke from the week? Okay, man. Here it goes. Why does Groot not cry? Give you guys a second to think about that one. Obviously, if you're in my alliance, you're not allowed to answer. You're also not allowed to leave the alliance because I've told this joke twice in 1 week. Because it's too sappy. Yes, I know. Every time I tell that joke, it gets worse, and I love it that much more. Glad I could bring entertainment to somebody on that one. Where can I put it in my resignation? Well, we're gonna need that filed in triplicate, buried in sand, dug up. No, I didn't say it last live stream. I said it in the Alliance chat. I also said it on uh, Dementia Dreaming's live stream. Uh, Mostly because, yeah, I'm a glutton. But I thought it was funny, so I'm going to keep telling it. Okay, and I just lost badly to Mojo because Mojo sucks. Wow, that didn't go well. Where do you find a dog with no legs? Wherever you left it. uh, hey, bad dad jokes may be the only privilege of fatherhood that I have left, so. So I was also hearing somebody say that Shuri may be really good for this new meta for Battlegrounds this season. Yes, yes, Wasi, that did put you a little closer to hell. uh, but I was hearing Shuri may be really good for this season's Battlegrounds. And of course, I do have some 7-star Shuri. So she very much so may be a major factor on my defense. I'm thinking with her being a pain in the butt and unblockable, she should be pretty good. Yeah, Abs is going to be insane, but he's going to get banned repeatedly, and you and I both know that, especially with what rank mine's at. Um, yeah, let's be careful on the inappropriate ones. If you want to tell me inappropriate ones, feel free to message me in chat some other time. Um, but while we're on live stream, um, yeah, hit me on line chat and I will do inappropriate jokes with you all day long. On stream, let's keep it at least PG-13. We are definitely not a kid-friendly channel by any means. And even the one time that I didn't intend to say something that definitely was not kid-friendly, my favorite moderator was so quick to point out my Freudian slip and the fact that I didn't edit it well enough out of the video. So that definitely guaranteed our never kid-friendly channel, even if we never intended on being one anyways. Wait, I got this. Hold on. I Man, don't make me regret making you a moderator already. Oh, speaking of moderators, I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen Rob Smith tonight. Not that he's a moderator, but I figured with the announcement of the tournament and the fact that he's always lurking in everybody's chats talking about wanting to be a moderator, there'd be a good chance that I'd see him tonight. So, hope everything's all right, man. I'm sure I'll catch you in another person's chat soon. But definitely look forward to seeing what he's doing for the tournament. How do celebrities keep cool? They have many fans. Some of them have only fans. So. Yep, I knew that was coming, Wasi. Yes, Nick Fury was on the bench. And that is definitely not how it came out in the video. uh, but I suppose that's the worst thing I have to live down on the channel for now, outside of the Grandmaster fight. I'm doing pretty good so far for how long we have had the channel. I have not yet, man. As a matter of fact, I am behind on so many things. Though I did actually take a few moments the other day to watch Secret Invasion, the first episode of Secret Invasion. We will not be talking about it because I don't want to give any kind of spoilers. But definitely one I want to see. I want to see how much they change things, if it changes things. Not to mention on top of that too, the biggest thing about it, no matter if the movie were to suck 100%, it could never suck 100%, just because of the fact that it would be the one time that I finally get Michael Keaton back as Batman. And that in itself is a major reason I want to see it. I have been screaming to get Michael Keaton back as Batman. Well, more appropriately, I've been screaming to get Michael Keaton back as Bruce Wayne for a few years now. So to see him back in the Batsuit is absolutely wonderful. That was exciting as could be when I saw that preview. But I know I'm not the only one. Yeah, Secret Invasion just started this week. So yeah, like I said, we're not going to talk about it because I don't want to put spoilers out, just because it did literally just drop the first episode a few days ago. But I also wanted to make sure that I had seen it so that nobody could spoil it for me. But what I was saying about Michael Keaton is, for those who have ever seen Batman Beyond, I would love for them to actually do a live action Batman Beyond with Michael Keaton as old Bruce Wayne. It would make me so happy. I would almost forgive even a bad casting of Terry McGinnis, just to see them make sure that Michael Keaton got to be old Bruce Wayne. I would not want a bad casting of Terry McGinnis, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't want anybody other than Michael Keaton in that old Bruce Wayne role. Let's see. Too late looks good. Setting up the movie for Loki. Yeah, I'm interested in Loki season 2 a lot. That's gonna set up quite a bit. Watched the episode 6 times. I can see that, man. There's definitely a lot that went on in that episode, and it's definitely one worth rewatching to see if you can see something a little differently the second time. I knew Secret Invasion was going to be a little different for the MCU than it was going to be from the comics, just because of the fact that they really didn't set things up the way the comics did. Um, I am interested to see where it goes. I'm also interested to see if it brings anyone back into the fold. Um, yeah, I'll definitely have to check out Flash when I can get 5 minutes to get a break. Um, Literally, I had to force myself to take the time to even watch Secret Invasion because I'm so busy, guys. I try so hard to keep things juggled between the Alliance, the channel, and the full time job that it gets to be a lot sometimes, and it definitely doesn't leave any time for anything else. Um, I don't know how many times I go to talk to somebody and they're like, "Have you seen this?" And I'm like, yeah, it's on the list." um, Great example, the new Avatar movie. I really badly want to watch it. It's over 3 hours. That's a lot of time right now, unfortunately. And that's not even taking into consideration the fact that I want to do a few things to make some big changes. I'm going to be looking at job change soon. And when I do that, I'm going to be doing it in a way that frees up some time so that I can start streaming more often. Still going to be keeping videos up on a very regular basis. Got several things in mind for after we finish the Cavalier and Paragon series. So we've got content planned for quite some time. But things have not been going well at the job. After over 2 years of being there, it's time that I find something that's going to put me back in the range of where I was when I started this job and free up the time so that I can put more of me into this channel, because it is definitely going to be part of the future, a lot more so than any job's going to be truthful with you. So stay tuned, guys. Like I said, I will have quite a bit of news coming as things develop. It's just going to be it's going to take some time to figure out exactly where that all boils out. Yeah, I did see Quantum Mania, and I have mixed feelings on it. Like, I liked it, but yeah, I'm kind of interested to see where they're gonna do this whole Council of Kangs thing. Um, I don't know that Council of Kangs was the best way to really present Kang as. I mean, I know it's not the first time we saw him. Loki was the first time we saw him. Um, I don't know. Uh, it could be that long haul setup that we had with Thanos, where things changed repeatedly throughout it, and it could work out well. Um, but what worked once doesn't always work a second time. So let's see where they go with some of this stuff. They all got killed by Doom. Yeah, I know we're getting Doom eventually. Now that Disney has all the Fox stuff back. If they could just get the Sony stuff, we'd be doing great. Because I believe, because they already got back everything from Miramax, because Miramax failed. I don't remember where they're at with Hulk on Universal. It kind of, I know that they get to use him as long as it's not a solo flick. But I think something was being worked out on that. Whereas that might change here. But it would definitely be nice for all of Marvel to be back under one roof again. Yeah, they definitely cheated on the explanation, but I don't know. It could be a long, drawn out thing for sure. Um, so I don't know. Let's see where it goes. Really, honestly, um, I I think Hugh Jackman is always the reason why I'm a little bit more open on anything that they do with the comic book movies. Um, for I don't know if I've ever told this story, but when I first heard Hugh Jackman was going to be Wolverine, I had never heard of Hugh Jackman whatsoever. So I looked up him, checked into him, saw that the guy was 6'3", was known for musicals, everything under the sun that just didn't sound like Wolverine to me. Especially since Wolverine's extremely short. I'm like, how can this guy be my favorite comic book character? There's no possible way. This just doesn't work for me. And then Hugh Jackman played Wolverine and has for years now, and I am so happy the man has survived his bout with cancer, and that we are going to get at least one more shot with him as Wolverine. And I really would not want anybody else to play him. So, Blake, you ask, who is my next rank up? So, right now I have 6 rank 4s. Nick Fury, Hercules, Tigra, Infamous Iron Man, Hulk, and Absorbing Man literally just got Absorbing Man just got pushed up to rank 4 for many reasons. Now, who goes up next? I've got a few debates, honestly. Cosmic Ghost Rider is definitely high on my list. I, I I debate Iceman, Colossus, and Magneto, knowing even though that they're not the best of my mutants. Kitty is definitely in the runnings. Archangel is definitely in the runnings. Shang-Chi is definitely in the runnings. Apocalypse is definitely in the runnings. Yeah, I mean, this is the problem, honestly, and it's not a bad problem by any means. Warlock is definitely somebody I want to look at. Um, Wolverine will eventually get there, but he will not be the next one by any means. Ultron and Ghost are definitely worth talking about. Um, yeah, I know Apocalypse is definitely up there. He's doing so much work for me. No matter if it's, Horseman and people or just him by himself. There is so much he has done for me recently. Um, I did hear a little birdie talking to me about the fact that Atuma could really irritate somebody if he happened to be in my deck and ranked up quite a bit. Um, if I had Omega Red Awakened in High Sig, he would definitely be up there. I At this point, it's a lot of debate, and there's still 60 some 6 stars at this point that I don't have. Um, Many of them definitely would not be in the running, but yeah, I mean, I part of me is really thinking it's probably gonna be Apocalypse, because I don't have a mutant as a rank 4 yet. Um, and I have every other class. So, yeah. Yeah, no, no, no. Yeah, I know, Aussie, you're not biased towards Apocalypse in any way, shape, or form. You've never suggested him as a good champion or somebody that you like, even slightly. But yeah, I think it's probably, honestly, when I put real thought into it, it's probably going to be between Cosmic Ghost Rider and Apocalypse. Um, and I can't go wrong on either one of them. And if I don't put one of them up, no problem, man. Chief, how's it going? So we are doing the tournament at the end of July, or not the end of July. We're going to be doing it the third week of July is what I'm looking at right now. I'm going to make the official announcement of what date over the next week. What the details are is it will be nothing but 3 stars allowed in your deck. We will have as many people as want to join. Everybody needs to reach out to me on either Discord, which you can find in the description for the channel, or on Line Chat, which is also in the description of the channel. Get a hold of me on either one. Once I have the brackets all put together and am sure who all is going to be in, you will have 24 hours to submit me a video of each of your fights, and then there will be you'll have 24 hours to do your fights and 36 hours to get the videos to me. There will be prizes available for anyone who missed it. There will be a $50 iTunes or Google Play card for the person who wins the tournament, and for the top 3 there will be a gift card to cover your sigil for the month. The only caveat is that if I happen to finish in the top four, I get negated, and it guarantees that all four prizes go to a sub for the channel. So anybody who is interested, please make sure you're reaching out to me on line chat or Discord over the next week or so. If it needs to be after 4th of July, feel free to do so then. Make sure you're looking at getting those 3 stars ranked up. I do think we are going to go ahead and probably, let's see, Triple Z's on right now. Let me see. Okay, guys, if you happen to have time to continue on YouTube, this is somebody that I have started supporting. His name is Triple Z. Go check out his channel and jump in his live stream. And when you do, raid. Where did my button go? Hashtag. Okay, throw that in the chat, guys. That way he knows that you came over from my channel. And we will be live next weekend again. Like I said, we are going to be looking into soon being able to start streaming more often. But definitely want to thank everybody. Feel free to, like I said, reach out to me on Discord or on line chat if you want to be part of the 3-star tournament for the subscribers. I will be releasing more details over the next couple weeks, but I'm really excited, guys, and I want to thank everybody for stopping in for tonight. We will be starting to do some longer live streams going forward. Got a few more things that I'm starting to get out. We'll have a great crystal opening coming tomorrow, and I will see you guys back for that one. I appreciate you all. Peace out, and see you guys back soon.
Allow each other to monopolize an area. Yes, I agree with that. Internet monopoly, internet scandal, internet conspiracy. I was in a chat and you was in a chat that I was in a couple of days ago, and they pinned your YouTube in the chat. All right. Are you connected to Dementia Dreaming, Lippy? If you are, most likely it was probably being on one of his live streams. It's hard to do shenanigans with bad internet. It's hard to do anything with bad internet. Yes, definitely. Red Bull at 3 a.m. Wolf 69. What's going on, brother? Good to see you in the chat tonight. Triple Z, bro, you a few just joining us, we are making our way through